Hey folks, welcome back. Today we're continuing our possibly doomed first playthrough of Space Haven Alpha 14. Let's get started. Okay, when last we left off, our ship was slowly dying. We reached a somewhat stable state where we have enough resources to get one of our hyperdrives back online almost, it seems like. We're trying to prevent our crew members from loading stuff into the shuttle bay because we've got these prisoner releases and settlements negotiated with the cultists, and we don't want to actually give them any resources. But I just want to keep them around so that there's a possibility we can get our crew members back and sometime in the not too distant future. In the meantime, we've got to restore a bunch of systems on the ship. We got to manage to repair a bunch of hull breaches in critical areas here. We've got a section of the ship that's once again pressurized, and we've got a hull stabilizer back online. We've moved our ops center to the center section of the ship to make room up here to build a new pod bay, which we had to do in order to get our ship repaired. And we've got some areas that are damaged because of vacuum breaches, but we've got all the major areas sealed now. We've still got some area that we have to seal back here, but let's worry about building our first hyperdrive first. I'm going to run the game for just a second here to let everything kind of get caught up. Nadia looks like she could use some rest. Let's go ahead and give her a couple hours of sleep. We're down to 3 crew members now, temporarily at least, because our other 2 crew members were captured and taken as prisoners aboard the Cult of New Haven ship Nova Streak. We're out of blue crystals. That's my big concern right now. We are buying 1 blue crystal from the Rage Pack in exchange for these 2, the shotgun and the submachine gun, but in order to do that, I think we have to also load resources into the airlock for our settlements and stuff like that first. We're basically giving them all of our resources, and that's an issue. This is saying we have no... This was blue a second ago, but now it's turned red. We need 2 infra blocks and 1 hull block. Let's see if we can get that stuff produced. I don't know if we'll be able to. So like I said, this playthrough could be doomed. There's still a pretty good possibility that we'll die here. We got past the point of leaking all the oxygen out of the ship, but now we might die due to lack of resources, is the point that we're at now. So we have the option to produce infra blocks from here, but we're out of steel plates here. So we can either produce more steel plates from the metal refinery, which we actually have some queued here. Yeah, we have some logistics for that. Here, we have in terms of that. Okay. Trying to figure out what we need to produce 2 more infra blocks. Okay, I think that's gonna be okay. Lucky is repairing stuff. Nadia should be sleeping in theory. She's removing her spacesuit. What's Lucky working on? Just want to make sure nobody's carrying stuff to shuttle. He's carrying out repairs, that's okay. Okay, they both took their suits off. We're a little low on oxygen on board here, though, I think. We have oxygen in some sections, but it's just not, we just don't have a lot of it. At some point, we're going to have to deal with this. We're probably going to want to repair the hull. One issue that we have to worry about eventually once we get our hyperdrives back online is the fact that I think we might not be able to trade with other factions unless we get the shuttle bay rebuilt. So we're going to need a bunch of blocks to do that. And I have a feeling that we don't have the blocks for that. So that could be our undoing here. What is Edward doing? Carrying to storage. I think that you could maybe be doing something more useful. It's fine to carry stuff to storage, but have an infra block work in progress here. Let's go ahead and assign one of our guys to do that. Lucky can work on that. What can Edward do? I think Edward can do some logistics for the metal refinery. I don't think he does industry, not really. Oh, this needs to be turned off because that area is breached. That's just a waste of energy over there. I don't know exactly what's... Because we're in the basic power, advanced power system, which is kind of new. I don't exactly know what's going to happen when the ship runs out of energy. We're going to find out today, it seems like. "15 unattended tasks." Yeah, I mean, they're mostly logistics. non-essential stuff, I would say. Carrying out repairs, that's okay. But we'd really rather you do some more industry, I think. Okay, there's a logistics block, an infra block on the ground here. We got a logistics for this infra block. Edward can do that. Don't we have two? Cannot raise oxygen levels. Build more oxygen generators. Don't we have a second oxygen generator that's running on board the ship here somewhere? Did it get destroyed? Might have been destroyed. One thing we can do if we need to, it doesn't seem like we need to yet. One thing we can do if we need to is we can go steal oxygen from the cultist ship by just docking to the airlock and then bringing the shuttle back. So if the shuttle runs out of oxygen, currently it's full, but if it runs out of oxygen, that's something that we can consider doing. Because the cultist ship seems like it's going to stay in the sector until we're done with all of the settlement stuff. At least that's my surmise. Okay, Lucky... You're gonna go ahead and get an electronics component for this machine. Okay, we got another infra-block logistics, or the infra-block that Lucky just made. Not sure why we have an electronics component logistics for this, because we're not producing anything that requires electronics. Just producing whole blocks. Okay, we got that. Got to this. What do we need here? Here we have an industry task. Let's get Lucky to work on that. This is going to produce another steel plate, which is going to give us another 2 hull blocks, assuming we can actually have the energy to do that. I don't know what we have 1.5 blue crystals left in the generator, so that's going to have to be enough for the moment. Gotta hope that lasts us as long as we need. We're seeing some advanced power outages here. Edward's taking a break. That's okay, I guess, actually. You might have him rest a little bit, too. Just have Lucky work on the industry stuff for a while. Nadia's looking a little bit better. She's just uncomfortable. Yeah, I think she could use a little bit more sleep. Lucky's also taking a break. I think they're getting ready to go to bed for the evening. Which is fine. We could afford that at this point. So when Nadia... Okay, her discomfort has gone down. We're gonna give her another till the end of this hour, I think. Oh, these guys are actually working again. I guess they were just taking a midday break or something. Let's see what their schedule... Yeah, Nadia's scheduled for a midday break. Edward is carrying the shuttle. We don't want that. Instead, we would like Edward to... Edward can't do this industry over here. He could bring more carbon over here, but we don't technically need that yet. I think the assembler needs steel plates. Let's have Edward grab a steel plate for the assembler. Okay, so Lucky's fixing some of this stuff in the damaged area here. I think we could start turning some of these heaters and other equipment back on. I mean, this kitchen isn't going to do anything for us, right? Because there's no... Actually, there's some vegetables in the kitchen. They could actually eat there now. That's pretty good. Edward is going to be carrying stuff to the shuttle again because he's a dirty traitor. I'm just kidding. He's fine. He's just doing what the AI does. So it doesn't know that I'm messing with the system here. Okay, Edward needs to... Let's have Edward start working on the ops console. I think that's the most useful thing that he can do right now, probably. Unless he's good with repairs. I don't think he's good with repairs, is he? He's a skill of 4. Let's go repair that heater. This also needs to be repaired. We'll have him do that after this job is done. just says working. I don't know what that means. Nadia's going back to bed. She's like, I did my task. I'm going back to bed. We're gonna have her eat, and then I think she's gonna be up for the day. Lucky's working on the logistics. That's good. Okay, so he should be producing another steel plate for this. I have a feeling that Edward's carrying the shuttle again. Oh yeah, I was gonna have Edward fix... what was it that he was gonna fix? The gas scrubber. Go work on that, buddy. As Edward could probably use a bite to eat soon. So good Lucky. He's using the bathroom, that's fine. And Nadia's eating. I'm assuming she's just eating vegetables from the kitchen now that that's open again. We should probably get that repaired. Maybe Edward will work on that when he's done with the gas scrubber. Okay, he says he's working. I think he's going to go to this next, hopefully. Still carrying the shuttle. This says increased risk of accidents due to damage. There we go. Edward, you're going to fix the kitchen. Yeah, okay, and he's going over to produce that hull block. That's good. So when this job is done, then we should be able to get our first hyperdrive back online. We're probably going to want to produce another hull block, I think, to try to repair the aft section of the ship. We might eventually end up using that extra hull block to, what do I want to say, try to get new hyperdrives back online, but we can't really afford to do that yet. Edward is carrying to the shuttle again, we can tell because he's walking in that direction. At some point we have to just let that happen. Or leave the sector, one or the other. Once we get the hyperdrive online, what I want to do is I want to have a guy jump on the navigation console and see what happens if we try to leave the sector. I don't know if the cultists are going to consider that an active war and attack us because we didn't settle up with them, or if they're going to let us go because we were at peace with them now. I think they're going to consider it an active war, and we're not going to be able to leave until we let the logistics for the shuttle bay go through, which might mean we just give up whatever resources we have, and then I don't know what happens after that because we don't have all the resources that we promised them anymore. Okay, Nadia's fine now. She can go back to work. See what she's doing. I think she's going to start doing more industry. You have a whole block that's still under construction here. She's working on it now. These guys are eating. That's good. At some point we got to think about getting our grow beds back online. I'm not sure if we're quite there yet, but we have to think about that. Side. I think we want to start rebuilding this wall first, probably. Although that costs infra blocks, so we might hold off on that. Building wall takes infra blocks because each infra block produces 50 tool units in the this guy, the tool facility. And each wall costs 25 tools, so it's 4 wall segments to an infra block. So it would cost us 1 infra block to rebuild all this, which is normally fine, but right now we don't really have an infra block to spare, so... I think we can have these guys start working on logistics for the ops center. We should break this wall open again. Should we? We can move... We're gonna take this wall segment and move it up here. Oh, we actually have this available now, so let's make sure that one of our guys is working on that. This is just logistics, so it doesn't actually matter who does it. Okay. So have Edward do it. Temperature got a little hot in there. Oh, he is working. What is she working on? Oh, she's working on the metal refinery. That's fine. complaining about the oxygen level, but I think we're okay. There's enough that the crew can survive, even if they're not always in optimal oxygen environments. The water purifier... We're going to ramp down our water production, but I want to re-enable this because I don't want to forget about it later and not have any water. So we're going to put this down to 2. So when we get down to 2 water, or when we get down to 1 water, then we'll start producing another unit. It's just to keep the crew in oxygen. At some point, we're going to have to think about repairing this. We probably want to fix the hull breach first. Edward, does Edward actually need sleep? Not really. It's just it normally would be their nighttime cycle at this point, but I think our guys are good to go because I let them sleep a little bit early. Okay, so we got that. No jobs associated with this facility. Why are we not getting a construction job? These bugs are gonna get me. These weird idiosyncrasies. Okay, I think I know what this bug is. I'm gonna go ahead and report this. So, when I'm constructing a new structure, if I micromanage the last logistics job in the jobs tab, the construction job never seems to show up. So if I do all the logistics, if I assign all the logistics manually, it seems like it never lets me actually finish the construction, which is very annoying. Okay, we're fixing this broken wall node. Carrying to storage, that's okay. Problem is we have nowhere else we can actually put this. There we go. Okay, we're gonna assign all but one of the logistics tasks for this. So Lucky can do one. Edward can do one. Nadia can do one. Lucky can do another one. And then we're gonna let the last hull block be automatic, hopefully. The only problem is that the logistics is gonna... Can we turn off allow trade? Let's see what happens if we do that. Maybe it'll stop trying to load stuff into the shuttle. Carrying to tile. I think that means he's carrying it here. Okay, so we got this opened up again. That's good. Carrying out repairs. Carrying to storage. We're fixing this grow bed. I think we're going to start up these 2 grow beds. Do we have a chemical refinery online? We don't have to worry about that immediately because we do have some available... Wait till this to get fully repaired. Right now it's still damaged. Carrying to storage. Why are we missing a hull block? Oh, we're carrying these things to storage. I guess that's okay. Okay, we're gonna make one more hull block. We're gonna need more anyway. I'm not entirely sure why this hull block has gone missing, but I think we're just waiting for the logistics to happen. The biggest problem that we have right now is that we're just using up energy and using up resources, and we're not gathering anything new. So we got all this logistics backlog that we can do nothing about. We have our crew members like starving to death over here slowly while we watch from afar. Because the cultists don't apparently feed prisoners. What are we doing, Edward? Carrying to storage, that's okay. Now he's carrying stuff to the shuttle. We're gonna let that happen because we have no other. We have to let that happen at some point. It just has to go forward. We can't put that off forever. If we want to ever get anywhere, we have to just free up our backlog of airlock logistics. We'll allow trade here. How are we doing with this? Still no logistics for that last hull block. I think we're going to run into some kind of weird issue where we don't have an energy block or a tech block to satisfy this requirement, and I don't know what's going to happen at that point. I think that stuff is just going to be stored in the airlock forever. Maybe we do have 2 energy blocks that got shoved in there. So somehow we had energy blocks lying around the ship that were allocated for this purpose, even though they weren't showing up in our inventory here. But we're saying goodbye to them now. Hopefully that means we'll get our crew members back and the cultists will leave us alone from now on. Okay, let's start growing food again. Now it's just going to be some vegetables. Let's see what our temperature's like over here. This is 21 degrees, so it's kind of on edge. Like, 22 is optimal, so 21 is like, we just barely have enough thermal energy to make it work. Let's start growing 1 more vegetable bed and leave it at that for now. And maybe, I think we want to grow, what's our botany skill like, actually? Nadia only has botany 3, so I think vegetables is actually the only thing we can grow right now. Yeah, we lost our botanist when he was captured by the cultists. He's over here on board the Nova Streak. Goodbye, precious resources. We'll send you upon the heart of gold and wish you luck in your journey. I'm annoyed that this is... Okay, somebody's finally doing this last hull block for the hyperdrive, which means that we might actually have a ship that works in the not-too-distant future. We still have no construction job. What the heck, guys? Come on. This is messed up. I wonder if we cancel this and then rebuild it. We have enough system points. Oh, there was another logistics block on top of this. So it was another block that was in this area that had to be moved out of there before the construction could begin. That's why it was waiting. Now it's being built. Good. Shuttle is offloading cargo and hopefully stealing some oxygen from them. What's going on over there? Why is our shuttle there? Just parked there for a long time. I guess it didn't come back to our ship because we don't have a shuttle bay. It's just there until we draft it. Is that what's going on here? Okay, I guess we're gonna draft it and just bring it back over here for now. Let's see, what's next? What's next? We're down to 1 green crystal. The next thing I think is we try to start up the hyperdrive and see what happens. This is the point where we might die. Let's prioritize, just by coincidence, rebuilding the ops console in case we have to beg for our lives. Here we go. Okay, we're gonna... There's no fuel in the hyperdrives, it says. Okay. That's a fixable problem. That's probably more critical than the ops console. Although only just... I wonder if there's a way that we can fix the shuttle bay here. Let's see if we can manage that. If we could, that would be a big win. In order to do that, we need more hull blocks, I think. We might have an... We actually have hull blocks available here. We can have Edward do that. Now we can turn this off for now. She's carrying stuff to shuttle. Let's hold off on that again for a minute, because it looks like we still have stuff out on board here that we want to do, I think. He's also carrying stuff to the shuttle. Running out of other things. We're not running out of excuses not to give all of our resources to the cultists. What do we do now? I mean, we're way overweight is one of the things. It's not the only thing. That we don't care about right now. You need to produce more hull blocks. And more infra blocks. Okay, so we can assign Nadia to that. She's very good at that. Edward is carrying to shuttle, as all traders do. So this is done now. That has fuel, right? Okay. So let's have someone go to nav. That's someone is going to be Lucky. Okay, I'm gonna save it because I don't know what the AI is gonna do here, and I kind of wanna. I'm gonna save it as a new save game here. It actually seems like they're gonna let us go. Seems like we might have a new lease on life here. So the next time we see the ship, the Nova Streak, we'll still have to pay them all those resources, I think. Let's try to get our shuttle bay fixed before we leave the sector if we can. I'm gonna leave the hyperdrive charged, and we're just gonna have the other two guys do the repairs. No, we can't do that. We gotta shut it off because we need the pod bay to be available for construction. So Nadia can work on that, and we can load another hull block in there with Edward's help. And when he's done with that, we can load more steel plates in the assembler. Because I think we're going to need one more hull block to build the actual shuttle bay. We have more walls over here that we can move to fix our kitchen and grow bed area. Let's go ahead and do that here. We can fix this later. It's not actually necessary for any particular thing. This hole in the hull here. Obviously, there was some kind of machinery here before, but it's fine that it's. Yeah, you're too tired to work. You go sleep. Okay, Edward. Forced to work. Going to take a break. We don't need navigation on right now. Yeah, you're gonna sleep. Nadia is. Does Nadia need to sleep? I think she's okay for another couple hours. What's she working on? Working. That's fine. That usually means industry, I found. Let's see how we're doing on the energy crystals here. Down to 0.4 blue crystals. Cut it close, guys. I don't know that we need more steel plates. I think we need to rescind our production rule here, maybe. Turn all that off, in case, unless we actually need it. Made a dismantle, that's good. Good. Okay, we can open this now and let this area have functionality again. We can let the heat be on there again. She can rebuild those walls, that's fine. Okay, now we have a separate grow bed area and industry area again, which is good. We're missing another wall here. We could technically move this wall over to here. And then we have this sealed off separate from our industry area. Where's she going? She's carrying this shuttle, which is not what we want right now. What we want right now actually is to try to build a shuttle hangar. What do we need for this? 2 infra blocks, a tech block. We can't do it. We don't have any tech blocks, I don't think. We gave away our tech blocks for the sake of survival. Okay, so that's the best we can do with the resources that we have on board. So we can actually mine these raw chemicals here. Doesn't really do us any immediate good. Okay, so we're gonna have to leave the shuttle behind, is what it boils down to. It's unfortunate, but... How do I... These things are all queued to be transferred to the shuttle, which means they're not on the shuttle yet. I think. Yeah, so the shuttle's inventory is currently empty. We got a bunch of stuff here in the airlock that's supposed to go to the shuttle. But there's no shuttle right now, so... Okay, we're gonna have Nadia take off. As soon as she's done with whatever construction job she's currently doing. Does she not have the navigation skill? Navigation 1. Maybe I disabled that. She's not. I made it so she's not allowed to do that. I can't remember. Let's see what these guys have. Navigation 1, navigation 2. Okay, so Lucky... We're gonna have you eat, buddy. Because you look very starving. We're gonna turn this back on. I think we should probably try to... Do we have enough hull blocks now that we can try to fix that stuff back there? I think we can fix one of them, maybe. Let's fix this one, because it's a little bit... That's 5 across, this is 3. It's the same either way. We're not going to be able to actually build another hyperdrive, so it's kind of immaterial right now, but eventually it's going to matter. We don't want you carrying to the shuttle. You're going to go sleep, actually. Yeah, she needs sleep a little bit. And then Lucky is going to be our navigator. He was able to eat something. Maybe not getting a navigation job here. Or he just doesn't want to do it because he's got other stuff to do. Here we go, buddy. Alright, Heart of Gold. We're gonna miss you, buddy. Do we not have enough? Mass supported by charged hyperdrives need to be over 50%. Well, crap. Okay, so we can't actually launch the ship. What do we do now? What can we do? We could try removing hull. I think that might be our only option here. Let's try to... I'm not actually sure how much it actually impacts the ship's mass if we remove hull. We're gonna remove some and see what happens. We can start with all of this because we're not able to make use of that space anyway. If we get more resources later, we can always convert this. We can always rebuild this. Lucky can do that. He's good at that stuff. So we're at 2410 right now. Let's keep that in mind. Can I actually remove the rubble that's back here? Hopefully it will all get collected here. Not sure. It is actually going down. That's good. We might have to remove this. I really don't want to get rid of this shuttle bay area if we don't have to, but we might have to. We stop carrying things to the shuttle. Go back to bed. Actually, go eat something. Go take a break. start eating algae, they ran out of vegetables. That's unfortunate, but what are you going to do? I'm hoping once we go to a different sector, the resources that are in the airlock that are queued up to be transferred to the other ship will be freed up somehow. That's what I'm rooting for. Let's see. I think there's absolutely no way we can get this other hyperdrive online. So maybe what we do, let's take the equipment that's here and move it inward. And then we're going to remove both of these little pylons on the side here. I'm going to collapse the ship down as much as we can and eliminate space that we don't need. There's areas where we could eliminate a little bit of hull in the middle here, like this. But it's very inefficient, so let's try to avoid that if we can. We just need a low enough mass to get to another sector where we can actually find some resources and get away from the cultist territory. What do we even have in the neighboring sectors? Let's take a look real quick. I don't remember how much of this we've explored already. Unfortunately, I think it might be almost all of it. It's really bad for us because it means we have no options to go and gather resources. We have this noble metals down here, but that's not going to do too much for us. We really need our Hyperium and energy. Edward, you can work on this. Go do that. He's like, I'm on break. Come on, Edward. There he goes. We're slowly stripping mask here, but I don't think it's going to be enough. We'll see. We can eliminate all of this. We're eventually going to move this thermal regulator, and then we can eliminate that too. These guys are doing okay now. I think we can... Let's have Lucky work on construction here. Working in spacesuit, yeah, because you're out here in the vacuum section. That'll actually be fixed once we remove the end of this section, I believe. Let's actually try to just remove a little bit just to get the hull sealed again and see what that does for us. So we need to get our mass down to 1600 in order to be able to move. Ideally, we want to get lower because we have like no fuel available, but Lucky's betrayed us again. What can Lucky do that's a little more productive? We have 5 energy scrap. If we could only get 1 unit of energy scrap, we could produce... We don't have any... No, we're 1 short. There's no way to fix it. I was thinking we could produce a blue crystal from the recycler if we had just a little bit more energy scrap, but there's no way we can get more energy scrap. Just have to wait for this to be done. I guess you're gonna go back to bed for a few hours. Might as well. Yeah, Nadia's a little hungry. Okay, yeah, he's rebuilding the whole integrity here as he's removing this section, so that's good. Nadia's working on the grow beds, that's good to see. What's she working on? She's working on the grow beds still. Oh, you're gonna have her. So everyone's gonna do the construction. Nadia's gonna load in another whole block that we got from over here. Oh, because we canceled that shuttle bay construction. It's gonna take forever, but it has to be done. There's no getting around it. We're down to one water unit, I just noticed. It's a bit weird that we don't have any jobs available at the water purifier, since we have that scheduled to produce if we have less than 2 water. Let's explicitly schedule a water unit here. Gonna have Nadia work on that. No jobs over here. We do have jobs over here. Let's actually have Lucky do logistics for the grow beds. I think she's doing more botany here. It's good. Lucky's betraying us again. So once that lands, we should see another pod bay job. No? Here we go. Who actually has the most construction? Nadia's a 5, Edward's a 4, Lucky is a 5. We're gonna have Lucky do it. There's probably an easier way to manage this. If I wanted to like change their schedules permanently, I could set Lucky to do construction only, no logistics. In fact, I think let me do that. So Lucky's priorities, he can do all this stuff that's fine. Maintenance is fine, mining is fine, industry is fine, so no logistics for Lucky. I'm gonna turn off logistics for all of them. And then just do it all manually. Building job not possible. No logistics worker assigned to this ship. Okay. So in order for the job to actually be queued, I think I have to have somebody. So let's have Nadia have logistics as low priority. I've drafted for a long time, yeah, we know. I mean, I guess I can undraft it, doesn't matter. It just gets rid of a notification. One less thing we have to stare at. I'm gonna move this over here. She cannot work for a little while because of nausea. Go eat something, that'll help with the nausea, right? We're still not anywhere near our target mass here. We can do logistics associated with space food. Trying to clear some of our... Oh, Nadia's not allowed to do logistics, isn't she? I don't know what that's about. And just shuttle, we don't want that really, but that's fine, we'll let it go. The thing is, we actually have a bunch of stuff in storage. We have 2 tech blocks. We have all these things that are allocated to go to the other ship. We just can't use them because of the way that the cultists are messing with us here. Okay, we're gonna try to cut out the shuttle bay area here. And this is gonna be vent closed. And let's lock it. And make sure that I didn't cut out the... Okay, yeah, this power node should be okay. It won't be accessible, but there also won't be any oxygen availability there, so if there's a fire there, it should put itself out real quick. I feel like there's something a bit weird about this graphically, like I'm not quite sure if it's right the way it should be. Maybe it's right. It is forming like a little border there, I guess. No, that's correct. That's right. It's fine. Okay, what else can we remove? We can move some of these wall segments away from the wall here and cut a little bit of hull here. Is there anywhere we actually need wall still? Here we want wall. Here we want wall. And here we want wall. Nope. Let's move that guy again. We can prioritize this for construction. Insufficient available resources. That's a bit weird. That's the one we moved from down here, so I don't know why. We lost a tiny bit of oxygen when we opened this up, but that's okay. Okay, so with these wall segments gone and this wall segment gone, we can just get rid of all this extra hull here. This can also move, I think. Just gonna put that over here for now. Unreachable task, why? Oh, whoops. I see what's going on here. Yeah, this, okay, we're gonna have to put these walls somewhere else. Or, I mean, we could just get rid of them, but we want to keep them around in case we actually need them for something, so we don't have to spend the tools to rebuild them. There we go. Hopefully they can actually get that figured out at some point. Okay, approaching the wall from the other side. There they go, they figured it out. Still carrying to think it's a shuttle, huh? Alright. What could we have them do that's more productive than carrying things to shuttle? Nothing. I mean, if Nadia has nothing to do, then she might as well take a break. Okay, we got this together again now. Let's trim away some hull here. Might have to actually start demolishing some of our factory stuff, which I really don't want to do, but we might just not have any other option here. You have to leave a little passage there, because that wall is essential, unless we move some of the machinery in here out to a different room, which is a possibility. For now, we're going to cut like that. We actually don't need to get behind this stuff, so we can trim off this section of the hull. We might have to take some of this stuff and move it into the center area near storage. It's going to make the ship less comfortable and smaller, but it is what it is. And we're still waiting for this stuff to be removed, too. Lucky's working on construction. That's good. Is there any actual useful logistics work that needs to be done here? No, none here. Chemical refinery. I don't want to produce anything is the thing because of our low blue crystals. We're at 0.1 blue crystals. We still don't have enough, a low enough mass to actually be able to use the hyperdrive, though, is the thing. This we can also trim off. I mean, letting go of our cargo would help. All the stuff that we have stacked up in the airlock ready to go. 20 hull scrap. We're gonna go ahead and strip off this part. Actually, if we move these doors out, we can cut those areas too. Our ship's gonna look like a crazy mess for a little while until we get things back on track. Oh shoot, we ran out of algae because there's no logistics being done for the algae dispenser. Whoops. Sorry guys. Get the resources. Everything that you need from the algae dispenser comes straight from the X1 toilet facility. The power of recycling. I can see the algae growing in the bottom there. I like that little graphic. It's kind of cool. Okay. These guys actually need sleep. I've had them sleep so much, I think they don't really need it. I'm gonna leave Nadia asleep because she's our logistics person, technically. Although, let's see what happens if we set her to work for a couple hours. She's gotta keep up with the grow beds, that's pretty important. Oh, she's carrying a shuttle again. Logistics here, logistics here. We do have logistics water over here. Nadia, you're making me nervous. Don't walk through the section of the hull that's being removed. Dear Lord. It's rough having to undo all this structural work that we did to make the ship nice. Let's piece by piece tear apart our beautiful creation. But again, we have no choice. I think I'm looking at the 3 sleep chambers. I remember we actually found 2 new guys that while we were in this sector. So, these guys are both dead anyway. Look at this. Darius is about to die. Alyssa's about to die. They just have no food. They're just like they're completely just suffering in there. That's terrible. But there's nothing we can do. The worst thing we could possibly do would be to like try to board the cultist ship and rescue them. That's a guaranteed end of playthrough. I'm gonna let Nadia do the logistics. It's what it is. Just gonna let it happen. What else can we remove here? Can we remove any hull from this area? Not really. Actually, if we rearrange the beds, we could move some stuff here. We could remove 1 strip of hull from the bedroom here. This could technically be... We could technically do this, but these things are charged, and I don't want to lose the energy rod that we invested in that, so I don't think that's worth it to remove those. We have some extra hull over here that we can get rid of. And this is also technically extra. Our airlock is blocked, which means we're going to have trouble with the demolition. But I think we can still keep bringing stuff on board. I don't know. Just bringing more stuff to the shuttle still. At least she's rotating it with other tasks. What just happened? It looks like oxygen is leaking from somewhere. Oh shit, we got a hole over here. Damn it. That's not right. That's a bug. Okay, whatever. We're building that. We're building back that one whole square. Do we not have any hull blocks? Might have an issue here. We need to build a hull block there. For that, we need to build a steel plate over here. Where's our industry jobs? Do we not have any because we don't have enough power? Here we go. Industry, Nadia, get on that. Yeah, this is going to be a big problem. At least in the... What the heck happened there? Now it's fixed. I don't know what that was. We're gonna leave it alone though. It's fine now. It's fine how it is right now. Just have to fix a couple things, that's all. We have no advanced power. We're completely out of blue crystals now. So we've lost the ability to run the ship on advanced power. That's completely done now. Oh boy. So all our manufacturing is dead. What to do? What to do? We can cut part of this room if we move the item fabricator up here. It's too little. It's not enough. We have to make some more drastic changes. We gotta move our oxygen generator down here. And we're gonna move this door down here. At least we got low CO2. We can fix that by just turning this thing on, I think. Now we're good. I think we can, in this version of the game, run the hyperdrive without basic power. We're on 47k backup basic power. So that, we eventually will run out of power completely when this runs down, but it's going to take a little while. Okay, so we're gonna, do we move these walls or just dismantle them? Doesn't really matter. We don't have to get them completely moved, we just need to get them out of this section. Okay, here comes the shuttle again, stealing our stuff. I mean, giving it to the cultists. Okay, we don't let stuff run. We got enough tasks queued that the whole crew should have something to do. We just gotta wait for all this stuff to get moved out of this area. Can we afford to give up a unit of water? Crew member died. Yeah, these are the guys on board the cultist ship that are starving to death. One of them finally died. Sorry, Darius. We did everything we could. Wasn't enough. I'm worried now that we're going to run out of oxygen. I think... Actually, we have another water unit here. Where's our oxygen generator, by the way? Here it is. Let's get this sorted. We probably should have the oxygen generator actually running, doing something. Okay, we got that constructed. Edward, go get some water. Should come from up there, that's good. Okay, and we're okay if we lose this 1 unit of infra scrap. That's just a wall. Or a door or something. Oops. So we can... That's not what I meant to do. I want to say... remove hull. No. So all that we can just strip away now. That's one chunk that we can remove. What else can we get rid of? I think we could technically... I don't know what these little notices here are. I think we could technically get rid of some of this. I'm gonna try to do it on one side first and see what happens before I do anything with the other side. The item fabricator resources need to get moved in order for us to do anything with the hull on that side. Unless we're willing to give up the item fabricator, which we might be at this point. But let's try not to. Coming ship next turn. Who's that? Another military alliance ship. Look at his military alliance if they don't protect us against marauding cultists. Come on. Okay. This is actually seeming to work okay. Oh no, we haven't removed the... We'll see what happens when we actually remove the girders from that side. Slowly getting down there to 1600, closer and closer, a little by little. Question is it going to be enough? Are we going to be quick enough to get there before we die? We could start thinking about selling some hull scrap to get some resources. No permission to trade. Rage Pack, we do have this trade queued with them actually. So if we can ever get our logistics backlog taken care of, we can get that done. It might be worth it to have our guys do some logistics for that purpose. I don't know. Nadia's working on it now in any case. Lucky is not able to work. Okay, managed not to set the kitchen table on fire. Lucky, you need to go sleep, buddy. Edward needs to go sleep also. Nadia's okay for a bit. So she's gonna take over on the pod, which is pretty good. It makes sense for us to work that on a rotation to get the maximum use out of it, since there's only one of them and 3 crew members. What are we doing here, Nadia? Oh, she's getting those things. Okay, I didn't think they would still do that now that that's outside, but I guess it makes sense. The resource is still there, so they might as well, right? So we could actually bring one of our walls... We could actually move a wall segment over to here, and we'd actually have this little room. I don't know what the utility of this little room would be, though. Maybe we can rearrange things a little bit to put the hull stabilizer in its own room to make the forward section here a little more comfortable. Let's worry about that later. Actually, we can get rid of some of this wall here and this door, and shave off a little more hull on this side, though. This is all the hull that we've shaved so far, and we have no more coming other than what we have currently. If that makes any sense. Let's give up some sales here to the Nighthawk. What can we sell? We just absolutely need blue crystals. We can actually afford some blue crystals. Let's see if we can just buy them outright and see what happens. I'm going to only buy one for now because I want to save up money in case we have to buy Hyperium or tech blocks or anything. Okay, we did get the beds rearranged in here, so we can trim off 2 tiny little hull blocks here. He should be okay where he's sleeping there. Okay. I mean, these guys are basically not doing anything, right? Let's have them do logistics on low priority as well. Let's see. Okay, so we want to move some of this stuff out of this room. I think I'm going to move this thermal regulator up to here. That's going to block this pod and make it unavailable. Let's not do that. We can put walls in between them, though. A little privacy wall there between the pods. Not that there's any actual reason to have that, but... and then we can move this guy over here. The only reason I'm doing this is so we can trim off a little more hull over in this corner here. I think we just need to demolish some walls. Doesn't make sense for me to keep moving walls around forever when we have nowhere to put them. We could put like one of them over here. I think we didn't. I think we demolished the one side of this and we didn't demolish the other side. So we can trim a couple more squares here. Okay, so that's good. How much space do we actually need over here? We don't need people to go around this side. I think we can go up to here. And this has to be... We can actually flip this around. I was gonna say that it needs to be accessible, but it doesn't really. We're gonna move... I don't know if that's a good place for it. I need a thermal regulator to be out here somewhere. We're gonna move that here. I'm gonna flip this around and move it in one. And then we got a little more hole that we can cut in this room here. As soon as that's done anyway. We actually got half of our settlements done. Both of our crew members on board the cultist ship died. There's no way we can cancel the prisoner release settlement, though, I don't think. I guess we should have held off doing that until the, until we were ready to bring them back. I wonder what would have happened if we just let all the logistics go. If we could have gotten our prisoners back. It's too late to find out now. I mean, we could go back and load from an autosave, but that's cheating, I think. That's my feeling about it anyway. Okay, so... How do we get down? Okay, we still got a little bit of hull coming out of here. We can lose that. We can lose this wall area here. And then we could trim the hull right up against the storage section. We're getting there. We're only 300 units away, so it seems feasible, especially when we begin offloading cargo to the cultists and also selling stuff. One of the cultist military alliance ships just left the sector, I just noticed. I hope these guys have Hyperium. We still have a sail with them, so I'm not worried about them leaving the sector right away. Let's check for important logistics tasks. So we have a generator here that's got oxygen. We actually do have two generators. One of them is lacking water. There we go. How are we still able to produce water with no advanced power? Oh, we got that blue crystal online. We must have traded with, completed one of our trades. I don't know. Oh shoot, we created this unreachable task here. Let's leave that alone. We're gonna cancel this. think we could technically remove that. No, I don't want to do that. It's gonna make a breach or something weird happen. We're so close, but I'm struggling to figure out how we can get any smaller without removing stuff that's really important. We could move the beds into the Carter. There's not even room for it, though, really. What can we remove? If we remove this, we could put one of the beds in here. This could be moved up one. Let's do that. We rearranging the whole ship before we're done with this. Okay. Can't really move this. We can put an extra bed up here. We can move this up. I'm gonna move this light. I'll put that out in the hallway. This bed is gonna be moved up to here. Okay, and then does that get us another hull square here? Doesn't. Maybe we move this one into the hallway, or let's move this one over here. How about that? Oh, what did I... There, we're gonna do it like that, and then we'll have a little bit of extra space over by the wall there. We have a civilian ship coming in. That's some more potential new trading opportunity. We should probably be producing some chemicals for sale, I think. We need some income. Problem is that our logistics is so messed up right now. But we're getting there. We're getting through the backlog, finally. Oh, this shuttle is drafted. Why is it drafted? I don't remember drafting it. I thought it was undrafted the last time I looked at it. But that should give us another blue crystal when this transaction is done. Civilians, the Marconian has entered the sector. I guess they're friendly with the cultists. See how it is. Okay, we're going to sell them raw chemicals. We don't want to give up... I do think I want to give up this plastic unit. Ooh, tech box. Ooh, tech box. Ooh, energy. Okay, so we're going to get a cheap energy crystal. We're going to get a tech block. We actually have a couple hundred credits now that we've completed all these transactions, I noticed. So we're going to get... these guys have the cheaper Hyperium crystals of the two ships that are here with us. So we're going to get one Hyperium crystal. We might get some other stuff, I don't know yet. For now, the important thing is that we still have trading opportunities with both the ships in this sector here. We could sell some of our biomatter, but I don't want to do that right this second. I'm going to sell this energy cell to these guys. The Marconian, we got some trades with them already, so that's okay. Let's get our logistics back to normal. I think we're getting through through all this, and we're going to be in better shape then. So Nadia still has it on low priority. The other two have it on medium-high. Okay, so now that the bedroom is shrunk a little bit, we can save another 2 hull blocks here. We're still waiting for hull removal over on this side. I'm not getting any job queued here. Okay, we're gonna try... I'm gonna cancel this. And we're gonna try to remove this section and see what happens. There we go. Maybe? Okay, now we got all the air out of that section, that's fine. What's going on with this here? This is where I tried to demolish the wall and it busted our pathing system or something. Let's try this. There we go, okay. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Can we expedite hull removal here and try to get this fixed somehow? Come on, guys. Come on, don't do this to me. Oh, God. Okay, let's turn it on 1x. This crazy hull construction. How do you get out there? Come on. Please, 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 do it. She's still doing removal of hull. Do we not have a hull block available? Okay, let's cancel this and just do the construction if we can. If this is the thing that kills us, I'm gonna go nuts. No basic power, insufficient available resources. I mean, we could just build a wall here, right? Let's just build a wall there. The hell with that. No construction jobs. There we go. Oh, Edward could not hack it. Nadia, could you do something that's important, like this? Leave... Nadia, what okay, she's got a spacesuit on, that's fine. We're plants. Okay, are we... We still have backup power and blue crystals. I think we're just down. I think everything's just down because the hull stabilizer is busted. Let's have somebody fix it real quick. Nadia's gonna work on it. She's good at maintenance. I think the hull stabilizer is our basic power provider, I believe. And the generator is also damaged. So we're gonna have to have somebody work on that as well. That's gonna be lucky. Nadia's going to continue repairing the hull stabilizer, because that's pretty important. Okay, generator's fixed, so we actually have power coming back to various parts of the ship now. Hull stabilizers back to normal. Those are floor lighting, that's fine. That advanced power node that's broken. This heater is broken. Okay, fortunately our plants haven't died yet. There's still a possibility that that could happen. He seems to be fixing a door. Let's have you fix something important instead. We can have everybody keep working until this power situation gets resolved. We also, by the way, we still have both ships in the sector, but we're done all of our trades, which means that either of them could leave at any time. That's kind of a problem for us. I really want to mine these raw chemicals, but I don't think we're quite ready for that yet. Ship's leaving. We lost the opportunity to trade with a Rage Pack. This one's the important one, though, because they have cheaper tech blocks, and they have some blue crystals available. We're just going to buy one more blue crystal from them for now, just to make sure we have something queued to keep them in sector. This one needs repair. Nadia's going to work on that. Edward is going to work on that. Yeah, Edward finished his repair, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe the generator will work better if we fix it. Maybe it's having a problem because it's damaged. We still have blue crystals here, right? Yeah, 1.6, which is plenty for now. Accident during generator repairs. Let's have Edward try. Edward, what are you doing, buddy? You were doing something that seems to be not fixing the generator. Whatever you're doing, don't do that. Okay, Lucky can do it, that's fine. Okay, we got another heater being repaired over here. We still have 50k backup power. Trying to figure out what's happening with my basic power. I can't figure it out. This is another one of those cases where it's like the interface is just not giving me a clue. It says basic power 100%, but I have power outages all over the ship, and I don't know why. I'm gonna bug report that, I think. The generator UI says basic power sent, but I am having ship-wide power outages with basic facilities like the lights and heat and thermal regulators. I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what to do. The ship is just, like, not working anymore. There's some critical component that's broken. There must be some critical component that's broken that caused all this. And when we figure out what that is and get it repaired, then maybe everything will go back to normal. Problem is, I don't know what that component is. Tool facility's broken. With these outages, though, we're not going to be able to get the jump even if we get our hull sorted out. Looks like we finished our trade with the Marconian, so let's make sure that we're trading something else. They don't want to buy chemicals, which is super unfortunate for us. We're going to sell 1 unit of human meat. I want to hang on to 1 of it in case we really, really need it. And we're gonna sell some base metals, I think, because we can. And then we're gonna have a separate transaction where we sell them a bunch of biomatter. Actually, let's do that twice. That's gonna give us just some spending money, a little bit, and it also keeps them in sector for a while until the logistics for that is all sorted out. Lucky's starving because he didn't get to eat anything for ever and ever. Same for Edward. I don't think our crops are dying. I think they're okay. So we're doing well enough that the crops can survive. Power's just not stable. Negative temperature of the bridge. It's colder the further we get towards the front of the ship. Lucky did eat something. Nadia needs to sleep and then eat something. I'm hoping that this power situation will kind of go away on its own over time now that we have blue crystals in the generator. Seems like it's starting to stabilize, maybe. Yeah, I think it's okay now. Maybe we just had too many people using machines or something. I'm not sure. I'm gonna pick up the raw chemicals. I think we can do that now once the crew has rested and wakes up again. I gotta get these guys back on a normal schedule at some point. Maybe we just let them at some point when they go to their regular nighttime schedule. We just need to let them sleep through the night. Reminding we got one trade still queued. Oh, I was gonna, before we did this whole hull fiasco, I was gonna try to remove this wall section so we could trim a little more hull in here. Let's try to get that done if we can. There's a military line ship that we could potentially trade with. It might be one of the ones we had in the sector earlier, which is okay. What the hell is going on here? I'm gonna lose power again. We need the mining pod to return home. And we're gonna build another wall here while we're waiting for whatever this is to get fixed. Okay, that's plugged. Sufficient available resources. We need a hull block. Let's set a production rule for one hull block and one infra block and one steel plate and one electronics component. Out of water units. Oh, because we started our grow beds again, so we gotta do a little bit more water production to keep up with that. I think we're gonna survive this, guys. I think we're over the curve. We're back to the beginning of the sector where we're like struggling with limited resources again, but we're not dying. I think we're eventually gonna get our ship fixed up. It's just gonna take time. The Rage Pack is back in the sector. These are the guys that ditched us earlier. What can we offer them? I'm gonna sell them one unit of noble metals just to keep them hanging around for a while. Actually, let's sell them electronics components. I think that's a little bit better deal for us. Yeah, and I think I want to produce some more. These guys have carbon because we can manufacture carbon for profit. No. No. Okay, we could still produce some raw chemicals though, or some processed chemicals. We'll add that to our queue. I'm so happy that we have a spare tech block. Let's see what it would take actually to get a second hyperdrive online. I think we might be able to do that now. Maybe we don't need to worry about this crazy hull stripping procedure. Maybe what we need to do is be building a second hyperdrive. I think that's the thing that we can manage now that we have that tech block purchase under our belt. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep this as simple as possible. I can't believe that we survived this, guys. It sucks that we lost 2 really good crew members, but I think we, you know, under the circumstances, I think we, you know, recovered successfully and well. I'm gonna leave that there because we might want to use that space for something now that we're getting the second hyperdrive online. Actually, we'll still be overweight even if we get the second hyperdrive online, I just realized. So maybe let's continue trimming. I think we did the best we could under very, very difficult circumstances because of a mistake that I made. And, you know, that mistake being what it was. I think following that, we did okay. We're gonna just leave that stuff there. I'm gonna remove hull up to here. I think that should be good. We shouldn't get another breach there, hopefully. Yeah, that's good. We can see that there's that dark line showing where the hull is there. That's sealed properly. So we still get a breach notice because we lost a little bit of oxygen from that section that we removed, but that's okay. We'd actually remove 1 hull square from here, technically. It's not really worth the effort, I think. Fire on board. That's the last thing we need right now. Come on, Nadia, don't do that to us. Just going to get a spacesuit to fight the fire, I think they all are. Let's close some doors here. Door closed. Door closed. We should be able to get that under control, I think. Yeah, we're right there. It'll be a little hot in there. That probably helps us overall with our, like, thermal efficiency, even though it's kind of threatening seeming to our grow beds. Do we have a gas scrubber in this room? I don't think we do. Might consider installing a vent over here. This is a gas scrubber right on the other side of that wall. I think we can... We don't have any infra blocks, so let's not try to do that now. We lost our civilians. That sucks. That's going to be a problem for us, I think. We still have the option to buy tech blocks, and we still have our customer for our chemicals that we just produced. We're going to sell all those. That's going to give us some more energy crystals to replace the none that we have. Okay, so we got that. Can we buy any energy blocks? Let's buy 1 energy block. I think we're going to buy this green crystal because I don't like being at only 1 green crystal, and we're going to load 1 of them into the hyperdrive in a minute anyway. And then... what do we have for soft scrap? We can actually sell these soft blocks for scrap. We'll use that money to buy another blue crystal. And we're gonna... let's put some of our productions back online. So, producing a couple soft blocks, a couple hull blocks, potentially some tech scrap, potentially some infra scrap. There, that's good. Yeah, we're gonna fast forward it a bit because I think we can afford to do that now. What does our biology skill situation look like? Botany skill, rather. Nadia actually still has a long way to level up, so I think we should increase our vegetable production a little bit so that she can grow some more food and get more experience that way. At some point we're gonna go have to see if the derelicts in the sector are still explorable. I think we've explored everything in this sector, though. I'm pretty sure that there's nothing left here for us to check out. Oh, we can mine that, whatever. How are we doing on ice? We got plenty of ice. It's not a problem. Do we want to spend some of our limited supply of credits to buy a tech block? That's a tough one. Could think about rebuilding. Oh, we gotta let's get our second hyperdrive finished. So we can actually move the ship. That's probably a good idea. Where's our shuttle, by the way? Oh, here it is. Just over there. Chilling with the military alliance. I think it'll come back on its own once we have stuff in our airlock queued for trade. I think those are the same civilians that we saw before coming back. That's good. We could think about manufacturing weapons. The only thing is we don't have a lot of carbon, and weapons take plastic, which is made out of carbon. It's weird that we have these like formations on the back of our ship where there's rubble, but it doesn't prevent us from building there, so I'm fine with it. Oh, we're getting power outages again. Why are we having that? What do we do differently? I have no idea. Civilians are afraid of us. They're parking far away now. What do we do? Come on, guys. Okay, we're gonna sell them some space food, which is probably algae. Don't tell them I said that. We're gonna sell this slave collar because I just want to get it off my ship. What are we buying? We have some blue crystals. We have some green crystals. We can manufacture these things, and we have the raw materials to do it. They have tech blocks. They have cheaper blue crystals than the other guys. So if we're going to buy one more blue crystal, I would probably want to do it from here. Let's do that. I think we're going to need it. Everybody is feeling a little better after sleeping. That's good. So unfortunately we don't have a light. Oh, we have the light in the hallway. We can move that back into here now. Or we could just install a starlight window, but I think that takes infra blocks or something. So let's do this instead. We have 435 tools, so maybe we don't have to worry too much about building walls and stuff. What are we lacking here? We're out of hull blocks. We have a hull block working here. Hopefully Nadia should be doing industry and finishing this whole block in the assembler, and then we should be able to get caught up with everything. Here we go. Okay, we saw that whole block getting done, so it should get loaded here, and now we should see this getting launched. Here we go. There we go. Now we're talking. Battery level of my mouse is at 5%. That seems not ideal. I do have some charged batteries that are ready to go, though. Okay, so we just need enough to manufacture enough blocks now to satisfy these 2 infra and 2 hull block requirements. And the random power outages all over the ship again for no apparent reason. Half drafted. It's marked as drafted, but I never actually drafted it. It decided to do that on its own. Basic backup power is going up. I feel like whenever the basic backup power is recharging is maybe when we have these outages, because the generator power is going into producing basic backup power instead of going into the ship systems. That might be what's going on here. That's my suspicion. We have a bad temperature environment in here, so we can't actually eat algae. That's probably why the crew's starving. Maybe we want to just take that and move it into here somewhere. Because this seems to have a little more stable temperature environment. Why is Nadia dying? Hey Nadia, could you, like... Cannot sleep due to condition. What condition? I think it probably has something to do with malnourishment. If I had to guess. Okay, let's try to get Nadia to eat something. Okay, she's eating food. Now she's asleep. Cannot sleep due to condition, but she is lying down unconscious. I can live with that. The other ships have all left the sector, I think. Yeah, so we should actually get going here. There's nothing left here for us. We still have to finish our industry, though, is the thing. They're fire on board. Okay, we got that put out quickly. That's good. I'm gonna leave this closed, I think, for now. Actually, there's no vent between here and here, so we should be okay to leave this open, I think. I don't think the heat will actually travel through this. Not very quickly, anyway. Like, it eventually will come through this wall, but not by a huge amount. Okay, Nadia's... She's rebelling due to an uncomfortable environment. Do we have an uncomfortable sleeping environment? No. Sleep comfort is actually good. She cannot sleep due to condition. I'm just gonna put her on permanent sleep until she decides that sleeping is okay. I don't know what her deal is. Probably just stressed out. I mean, I would be. Please don't set your only source of food on fire. We can do better, guys. Okay, what's our industry queue look like? Oh, it's the end of their day. We gotta let them sleep. Except for, I guess, Nadia for some reason. I mean, the work environments are all uncomfortable because they're all full of random industry machines scattered everywhere. But other than that, I feel like the environment's okay. We can just get the second drive online, then we can get the heck out of here and go find some more resources. We can even go to another star system. I think all the derelicts in this sector we've already looked at, but there is one more unexplored path down in the corner here that we could potentially look at before we leave. I wonder if we can pay for her to get medical treatment. Nadia, that is. Let's check. I think it's worth it. If we can get it for her. Yeah, okay. She needs 2 hours. We'll definitely spring for that. If Nadia can get medical treatment and get back to normal, that'd be fantastic. Of course, it takes 2 hours just for the shuttle to get over here. I feel like they shouldn't charge me for that, but they do. Where's my shuttle, by the way? I have a feeling that my shuttle stayed with the other ship and got destroyed when the other ship left the sector. She's idling. She's waiting for the shuttle to come back, yeah. She's actually feeling a lot better from that, that's good. Marconian, do you have anything that we can sell you? These guys want chemicals, we're gonna sell them that. They actually don't have any money to give us. They could give us lots of different resource options, though. I don't know if we want any of the stuff that they have, except for maybe some food. But it doesn't seem worth it. I'm gonna hang on to 1 unit of chemicals. Just take the 500 credits that they have. See if we can't trade chemicals for medical service. I think they should have food service on board the civilian ship. That'd be cool. We could get so much utility out of that. That one slave collar that we sold the civilian ship, they're now charging 500 credits for it. Wow. I see how it is. Okay. Yeah, they didn't want anything from us. Do we want anything from them? This could be our last chance before we leave. I think we need to save our last couple hundred credits for a rainy day. We got our second hyperdrive online, I just noticed. Looks like it doesn't have Hyperium yet. As soon as we get that logistics done, though, then we should be able to launch. We're still going to be overweight. We're still going to take damage to our drives, but now we can actually go somewhere. Oh my goodness. It feels like it's been forever. Like, we've been slogging through this process of restoring our ship for like 6 hours of game time, I think. Now we finally have the option to actually move to leave this system and go to another sector. And we're free and clear with no crazy debts to the cultists or whatever. Let's go, guys. Let's launch. I'm gonna save it. We'll go back to our previous save continuity here. One of our hyperdrive is already stayed. That's interesting. The hyperdrive that we already charged stayed charged from the last time we worked on it. That's kind of a cool new feature that wasn't in the old version of the game, I think. Is that the hyperdrive, each hyperdrive has its own charge meter. Or at least it didn't show it, it didn't display it that way in the previous version. Might have been doing that under the hood and we didn't know about it. I don't want to mess with the Slavers Guild. The last thing we needed is to get into another combat and lose power. I would just absolutely flip my lid. Okay. That's alright, we're getting there. We have 2 derelicts here in this sector. I have a feeling we've already explored one of them, the other one's probably too dangerous. They both look unexplored. Let's check it out. Can we... Our guys are exhausted. I'm gonna try to sleep for just like a couple hours. We don't have a shuttle, so we actually can't check out the derelicts. It's actually completely irrelevant what's on them. We need to jump to another sector just to get that sorted out. This is why we left the first time, I guess. I'm gonna stick it out for this 1 unit of noble metal, which I'm probably gonna extremely regret. Lucky, please tell me you're good at mining. You're 3. Okay, that's good. We can charge the hyperdrives now. Please, can somebody? Okay, Edward's working on it. Taking your sweet time there, buddy. Oh, we damaged the hyperdrives. I gotta make sure we fix them when we're actually somewhere where that's an option. Have to avoid the Slavers Guilds. Not sure what'll happen if we run into the cultists again. They'll probably just attack us and we'll have to pay them all over again. There's nothing in that sector. We are gonna... Do we drop here for a minute or do we keep going? We have like 800 credits. I want to buy some more Hyperium if we can from the civilians. I think we need it. And we also have to repair our busted up hyperdrives. This poor ship. It used to be so sleek and beautiful. We've completely turned it into like some kind of pirate junker. Oh, this is a Siren World sector. That's pretty rude. You know what, we're just gonna buy the 1 unit of Hyperium they have, because we desperately need it. And we're not gonna... stick around and, let's... Do we have any tech blocks? I think we need tech blocks too. We need one tech block to be specific in order to get the shuttle bay. So we're gonna buy one tech block, and we're gonna buy 1 unit of... Where's their Hyperion? Crap. It did that thing where the logistics is queued, so the... There we go. Okay. Hyperion. What I mean to say is when something is queued to go to the airlock, the crew gets removed from storage in the internal counter until a crew member does a logistics task to put it back. So we temporarily didn't have the option to trade for the Hyperion after we canceled the first trade. Okay, with the hyperdrives need to get fixed. Let's have Lucky work on one of them, and let's have Nadia maybe work on the other one. Okay, that one's done. We're gonna have Lucky work on the other one again. Okay, and we're gonna ship out. Oh shit. Oh god, I waited too long. And take the Siren World seriously, and now we might die. Depends on what kind of bad stuff they get up to when they're in the... Yeah, they set the hyperdrive on fire. That probably means that we could die. Crap. Is Edward actually going to steer the ship while he's... I hope he knows where he's going. I think this is going to burn itself out if we're lucky. Lucky is... By the way, in case you guys have never seen the Siren World sector thing, these guys will just wander around doing nothing or like fighting people or setting things on fire, or God knows what they're going to do. We don't really know. But it looks like they are still able to operate the ship system, so there's that at least. How badly damaged are these hyperdrives? They seem to be fine even though they're on fire, so we're going to go ahead and jump through hyperspace with burning hyperdrives, and it's going to be fine? Question mark? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine, guys. Okay. It's completely fine. The cultists are here. We have these burning hyperdrives. We can't... I have to backtrack to avoid them, I think. Okay, we got past the Slavers Guild now. That's what we wanted. I try to stop in the sector with the military alliance. Yeah, let's do that. We gotta get our crew back to normal. Oh, we got a little icon showing that there's a fire on board. That's kind of cool. Hey, do you military alliance guys have like a firefighting service to complement your medical service? Is that a thing? Okay, we're going to put them to sleep, so as soon as they get the fire dealt with here, which seems like they... Oh my god. This has to get sorted immediately. Okay. Nadia's fighting the fire. Poor Nadia. Nadia, you need to go sleep immediately. Otherwise, we're gonna die here. Okay. Edward can do whatever Edward wants to do. What's going on? Once again, what's going on with our power supply? We have no idea, but it's failing randomly all over the place. We lost some of our grow beds here. Another fire on board, again set by the Siren World guys, probably. The other two guys, including the other Siren World... Actually, Edward's back to normal. He doesn't have that... No, I lied. He still got the status. But since he's not currently setting fires, he is also fighting the fire. We need to close all of our vents, I think. Usually the Siren World effects are not that devastating. We got unlucky. We got a bad roll here, I think. The random number generator is turned lucky against us and is doing major damage. Lucky's out to sabotage the ship. And it's a really bad time for it too, unfortunately. Okay. What can we open up to start clearing things out? We could start clearing out these rooms. We need to get this opened because the oxygen's in there. And where's our gas scrubber? Both of our oxygen generators are in the smoky section, so I hope our gas scrubbers can keep up. Our gas scrubber is in the main area, which is okay. So we're going to open all the sections that are near the gas scrubber and the aft section of the ship. Try to get oxygen flowing through this area again. And hope that the Siren World guys don't do any more damage while that's going on. It looks like Lucky's gotten away from his suicidal streak. I don't know if we've seen this ship before, the Fixer-Rapper. I'm sure we've run into it at some point. We must have. I think we could technically jump now, again, if we wanted to. These guys have no Hyperium for us to buy, so we could be on our last legs in terms of fuel here. No trade that we do with these guys is going to help with that. We're also out of blue crystals, I just noticed. We still have 1.1 crystals left in the generator. Nadia has nowhere to sleep, I think. Let's see. This room's actually okay. Nadia could sleep here. But she has a condition that prevents sleeping, which is still mysterious to us because it's not listed in the conditions here. Unless it's spacesuit fatigue, maybe. Oh no, now she actually got out of the suit now and she's sleeping. That's fine. So Edward try to repair the generator in hopes that that will solve our random power outages. We also need to get this fixed. Oh, Edward, come on. It's gonna start another fire. Nadia's starting to recover, so that's good at least. Looks like Edward failed to repair the generator, but didn't make it any worse, maybe? Edward is putting more fuel in the hyperdrive, even though it's his sleeping period. Nadia is suffering from low body temperature. Maybe you want to get a spacesuit or something. Yeah. What can we do here? Can we get our guys... We don't even have a shuttle to go over on board the Military Alliance ship or anything like that. Let's try to get Nadia to fix the generator, maybe. No, she can't work. Edward's gonna have to try again, I think. Damn it, Edward. You have to fix it. You just have to make it work. Just one of those circumstances, buddy. It's down in production. Okay, he did fix some of it, maybe? Doesn't have like a health bar. Oh no, there it is. 3 out of 6. We could probably open some more vents now, I think. All our plants are dead on both areas. Let's open some vents back here to try to even out the temperature a little bit. I have a feeling the temperature distribution is responsible for some of our energy woes here. The problem is that it's really hard to solve because we have to keep everything closed because of the smoke. You see the smoke is at 75% here. Can't remove space heat, yeah, I know. Yeah, it's just gotta wait for the gas scrubber to work. You gotta hang in there until it's done. We gotta turn off the button here because they're just gonna keep making new... They're just gonna keep planting stuff and then it's gonna keep dying until we get all this situation sorted out. I'm gonna open this vent. Temperature is slowly coming back to normal. Actually, the temperature is okay. It's really just the gas scrubber. We would probably need to stop manufacturing. I wonder if that'll help with the basic power situation. I don't really know. I feel like it shouldn't because they're supposed to be separate power grids. We're going to turn all that stuff up, turn all that stuff off and see if it helps. Okay. I think our ship is getting to be livable again. Let's have our guys eat and then sleep. If we can eat without setting things on fire, guys. Okay, we figured it out. So Nadia and Lucky both need to sleep for like 12 hours. Oh, this is broken. Edward, are you feeling good enough to try to fix it? Let's see. Okay, we got food online. Nadia, we're gonna try to have you eat again, now that that exists. She's injured. I wonder what happened. It might have been because of the fire. Or because of the... Actually, it's probably the cold temperature in the area where she was sleeping. She needs a lot of sleep. So does Edward. Probably gonna have to end up selling some hull scrap just to break even, or just to make ends meet here. Are we gonna ever get the shuttle bay back online? I think we just need one more infra block for that, maybe. We might have to turn our factories back on to get that. So we're gonna cancel. Let's be more selective again about what we're producing here. I'm gonna turn the recycler back on. So when these guys wake up, whenever that is, then they'll, Nadia needs a bite to eat. There we go. Nadia's in a refusal to work state because she's uncomfortable all the time and feeling crappy. This guy's still got debuffs at the wazoo. Edward's actually doing okay. So we might let him work normally a little bit today. Okay, Lucky was able to eat something, that's good. Okay, let's try to get some grow beds going again. Why is this not on the advanced power? Oh, I just moved it to a spot where it doesn't have advanced power, I guess. It looks like this can't be moved because it needs to be repaired. That's okay. We'll sort that out later. Okay, we're getting hyperdrives repaired. That's pretty nice. How many... This has 0.3 hull. I think this is going to have to be our shuttle bay again as soon as we have the hull blocks for it. Maybe we try to get to the next sector first. I think we can still trade with other ships because they'll send their shuttle to do the transaction. Alright, everybody's mostly back to normal except for Lucky, who has major discomfort. Alright, let's travel. I think we pretty much have to get Hyperium in our next couple jumps. Fortunately, we have some in this sector coming up here. We also have a station that we can trade with. That could really be a big help for us right now. I'm hoping that they have cheap blue crystals, we'll see. Okay, the cultists are not coming after us anymore, that's good. I wonder if that applies only to that ship, or if other cultist ships will avoid going after us as well. We're out of hyperfuel, but we just made it to the sector with the green crystals, so we're really living on the edge here. Edward's gonna go mine that, that's good. And we'll pick up the ice while we're here as well. Yeah, you're gonna be... Okay, we're not gonna pick up the ice while we're here as well. We're gonna get our Hyperium, and we're gonna put it in hyperdrive, and we're gonna get the hell out of here. Solar Flare is the last thing we need. Okay, let's get our hyperdrive charged. Alright, we're good. Okay. We're gonna check the station. We're probably gonna have to buy Hyperium from them if they have it available. We also have 2 ships coming into the sector we could potentially trade with. There's 2 derelicts here, but I think we've either already explored them or determined them to be too dangerous. This is already explored. We might consider doing some salvaging here, but let's not do that right away. Same here, I think. Actually, if we could salvage some energy scrap here, that'd be super good. The Ambivalence is the outpost. They have 1 blue crystal. We're gonna sell them our soft blocks here for sure. And I think I'm gonna sell them an electronics component. We still have some tech scrap that we can use to produce more if we need. And we're gonna fill the rest with biomatter. And then once we're done with that, we're going to see what the 2 ships coming into this sector have to offer us in terms of resources, and then we'll make our purchasing decisions at that point. Let's get our chemical refinery working again. You have the option to buy... I think we had blue crystals here, don't we? We have 1 blue crystal here. It's expensive, but we can buy it if we need it. These guys will be here in a couple hours, so... don't have to worry too much. What's more important is having some economy, having some ability to sell stuff and make money, so we can buy the things that we really need. Okay, we have the MFS Zephyron and the MAS Centurion Corvid. I don't think we've seen the Zephyron before. They want chemicals, which is good for us. We could also conceivably sell them hull blocks. They have blue crystals. These guys have blue crystals for the same price. These guys have Hyperium. These guys have a little bit cheaper Hyperium. So we're gonna get at least 1 Hyperium and at least 1 blue crystal. We're gonna sell our chemicals. We're gonna sell our hull blocks that we have here. That leaves us with 500 credits still. I think we need, in this version of the game, with the way that the power system works, I think we need the green crystals more than we need the blue crystals. Ooh, carbon. We're going to spend whatever money we have remaining on carbon. And we're even going to trade some extra resources away. We can afford to lose biomatter for sure to buy another couple carbon units. Let's do 3 carbon units to start with. I want to have enough money left that we can do an emergency trade for more if we need. These guys still have the cheapest green crystals, I think. Let me just make sure that I didn't do something weird here. Trade. I'll cancel that for a second. Make sure I'm buying the cheapest of everything here. These guys have more expensive green crystals, so... Okay, wait a minute for our logistics and their logistics to reset. Selling these, selling these, selling these. And we want to buy. We definitely want to buy some carbon. There we go. And let's bring, once we get the blue crystals on board, we'll bring these other factories back online. Okay, here comes the first trade. Oh, they're trading with each other. Okay, we got one blue crystal. Let's bring our assembler back on and our metal refinery back on. Let's see. We need to make some plastic. That's gonna be our moneymaker here. We have lots of. We need to set up a chemical production again. Let's do 3 for now, and then 2 plastic units. Hoping of these 3 ships, at least one of them, oh, well, at least one of the 2 of them will want to buy plastic. We don't have anything. Can I sell them like 1 unit of something to get them to stick around? I sell them an in for scrap. Here you go. I don't know why this is not getting repaired. It's a bit weird. It's not like they're using it, so it's not getting damaged over and over. Cultists are coming in this sector. It should be our friends, theoretically. Let's spin up the hyperdrive just in case, I think. I don't really want to have to leave the sector, but we can if we need to. I'd have been a little bit early on the hyperdrive there. I hope Lucky doesn't get tired before they get here. Seems like we're fine. That's actually a different cultist ship than the one that attacked us. But it seems like they're okay with us, so it's good to see that. And Zeus sort of made peace with the cultists. Here's the thing, I want to buy another green crystal, but we're out of blue crystals, and we want to make money. We need blue crystals. Oh, these guys are both giving us crap prices on plastic. That sucks. We traded... Oh, these guys have a ton of plastic. The other guys have a couple plastic, which we probably traded to them before. We could sell these guys a hull block, technically. I'm gonna sell these guys a hull block in exchange for 2 green crystals, and hope that that's gonna be enough to get us to our next port of call. I'm gonna sell 1 plastic, even though these are crappy prices, because we just really need the money, I think. Let's make it both plastic units, because these guys have carbon that we can buy. We do need blue crystals, though. I'm gonna sell the processed food. And do these guys have cheaper blue crystals? I forgot. They're both the same. We'll buy from this guy, then. Actually, these guys are giving us a slightly higher price. I guess the civilians like us more, maybe. Okay, so we're gonna have 1 blue crystal and 2 green crystals to spare, which we'll then immediately use probably on industry, the blue crystals anyway. Really running on fumes here. I think we should start recycling some hull scrap. Got a bunch of it from the hull that we removed from our ship before. When is this getting repaired, guys? Here we go. Wasn't getting a job queued for some reason, it was stuck, so I undid the repair and redid it. I think that fixed it. Okay, what do we got here now? We're at 0 blue crystals. We should have just traded for a blue crystal, so where did it go? There it goes. Okay, we got one blue crystal in our generator now. Did we do any salvaging here? Not yet. I don't think. No. There we go. Lucky's feeling a little better now that he got to stop eating some algae. CB ambivalence. Trying to squeeze every little last bit of economy I can out of these guys. But it's tough because we've already sold them a bunch of things and they don't want any of our stuff anymore. I think we're gonna have to move on. I think we're done here. And we're not gonna get enough from the 2 derelicts that are here to justify sticking around. Although we could just sell these guys a pile of scrap. Let's see how much they're giving for scrap. So this has a bunch of infra scrap, tech scrap, saw scrap. This has the same things. So if we just sell the raw scrap, what does that get us? Tech scrap is getting us good prices. And that's like... If we sold all of our tech scrap, that's like 300 credits, which is another blue crystal. I mean, that's pretty good. We're gonna do that. We're gonna salvage tech scrap from these guys over here. And we'll get the energy scrap from over there as well. Oh, we can't do it. We don't have a shuttle. Damn it. Let's get that fixed, and then we'll do the tech scrap thing. I mean, we have to do this transaction in order to have enough economy to actually get the shuttle built. So we're going to sell all of our tech scrap. And then we're going to get a blue crystal, single blue crystal. We're going to start building our shuttle bay again. Six by 6. There you go. That's a shuttle bay area. Let's set a whole scrap production rule. Did I not make this the right size that they could get around there? I didn't. I'm gonna put another slot there. Coastal New Haven, Lightning Buzzard, they're the ones that were here earlier, I think. I never noticed that these... I never looked at the under construction hull in the 2-dimensional view with the walls and saw that it goes all the way up. That's kind of cool. I mean, it makes sense, right? Because it's kind of like the outer wall of the ship at this point. We're opening this thermal regulator back up again for use in this power node. This is still not getting fixed. Oh, it just says no advanced power now, which is fine. Oh, it can... Okay. I guess it couldn't be moved while it was scheduled for repair, but we can actually move it now. We can make some expensive trade goods with the item fabricator if we have the resources, which is basically plastic and metal. But before we do that, let's get our shuttle bay online so we can actually trade and salvage and do stuff. So I made this 1 square wider than I meant it to. Oh no, okay, I built it the other orientation than I did the previous time. This isn't gonna be... We can move that when we get a little bit more hull, it's fine. I was gonna say that's not gonna be a good setup, but it's not gonna matter. If we just expand the hull an extra square, then we can rotate it around and fix it. This is actually gonna take more hull blocks than I thought it would. I hope we have enough energy. We have no blue crystals now. We have the option of selling plastic for bad prices again. We could sell some raw materials. I think that's worthwhile. We could obviously get so much more money out of these raw materials if we made stuff out of them, but we can't make stuff out of them if we don't have any energy. Okay, so what's an even multiple of 4 here for the 6 times 4 is 24, 7 times 4 is 28. So we can go down to 28 scrap units without costing us anything, really. Here we go. Selling a couple pieces of hull scrap for another energy. Should probably try to manufacture some guns, but the thing I really need first is to get the shuttle bay back online. Although it would be really profitable if we could manufacture some weapons. Maybe worth... Do we have any weapons on board that we can potentially sell? We don't. Okay, I'm gonna produce 1, I guess, assault rifle. As soon as we have the metal refinery, metal plate available. Egide de Minerve, however you pronounce that, I don't know. They don't really want anything from us still. I think we've traded with them a couple times. We sold them a bunch of chemicals earlier, probably, it looks like. Okay, we got our advanced power online again. Our backup power is kind of low. I don't know if there's anything we can do about it, though. No one hull blocks, do they? I think I want to sell these plastic units, even though it's a bad margin. Let's sell 2 plastic units here. And we're gonna get another blue crystal for our trouble. We just need energy. We're starving. I mean, Lucky's literally starving, but the other guys are starving for energy. Or the ship is starving for energy, I should say. Is Lucky... why is he not getting to eat? I don't know. I have a feeling it's because he keeps setting the algae dispenser on fire. No advanced power. That's because we didn't have a blue crystal in the generator. Okay, we're getting a steel plate. Nope, that's an electronics component. We actually produced a couple hull blocks already. We're down to 1 hull block left. No trade permission with the Cult of New Haven, of course. Zephyron is back. If you want to buy anything, we could sell you a plastic for 100. It's even worse than before. Here's a plastic for 132. I guess we could... Oh, we got a vegetable we could sell. That's a good sale. You can buy another blue crystal for that. Or we could just take cash and buy it from somebody else, but I think this is a reasonable price. That's weird. The price just changed on us. What is that? Super weird. Okay. That's fine. We'll buy that. Unless you guys have... Yeah, they're the same anyway. It's about 300 for their 1 blue crystal that they have. And then we're just going to need the resources to produce a shuttle, unless we want to go back and get the Heart of Gold, which I guess we could do. But I think it's not worth the Hyperium expenditure. It's probably better for us to just manufacture a new shuttle. We still haven't managed to leave the ship and go... Oh, right, because we don't have a shuttle. Can't salvage without a shuttle because you can't actually go over to the derelict ship. Interestingly, in that regard, we're actually worse off than when we started the game, because we had a shuttle bay at the beginning, and we lost it because we weren't able to hang on to it, I think. I think we had a shuttle bay. We must have, yeah, because we checked out a derelict in our first couple sectors, I believe. Did we? That might be... No, I might be lying. I can't remember. Let's grow some more vegetables. We can afford it. And... Or we will be able to once we actually sell some vegetables and get energy. Okay, we got another blue crystal coming. Completely out here. Maybe we want to hold off on these extra grow beds until we actually have... Oh, we already started them. Okay, whatever. I was gonna say until we have the energy to produce water, but... We can't load the airlock because we don't have the shuttle. Don't have the shuttle because we don't have the energy for manufacturing. What happens if I turn off build craft and stop the shuttle bay? We were trading fine before I built the shuttle bay. I'm gonna be very irritated if the presence of the shuttle bay without a shuttle causes us to not be able to trade anymore. That's gonna really screw us over, I think. We can't demolish it as a thing because this is our only tech block. I mean, right? I mean, we would pay us. We'd have to spend an... Okay, they are finally trading with us. Thank goodness. All right. Okay, so we got our 1 blue crystal. I'm gonna try to build our craft here. First, we should probably manufacture some hull blocks for profit, I guess, actually. So we need 1 infra block and 2 electronics components. We sold all of our tech scrap, unfortunately, which means we need electronics components from the metal refinery. We do have the raw materials to produce them. It's gonna be a struggle to get the energy. And our basic power keeps on running down every time our blue crystals run out. Yeah, we're out again. Okay, we're selling an underpriced plastic unit again for blue crystal. This is getting worse and worse the more times we do it, the more times we iterate on this. I'm hoping 1 more blue crystal will be enough. to get us these last 3 blocks that we need to build a shuttle. Then we can go salvage. We can sell some scrap maybe. And then we can buy more blue crystals from somebody, I don't know. Okay, so we're just missing 2 electronics components now, which we should be getting from the metal refinery. One more electronics component. Come on, we can do it, guys. We're out of blue crystals again. They keep coming up. The station keeps somehow coming up with 1 blue crystal that we can buy. It's like, come on, every time they're like, this is our last unit of energy that we can possibly give you. And we're like, okay, we've heard it before. And we're giving them another plastic unit. That's fine. That's gonna be enough, I think, to get us our electronics component. So we're just waiting for this blue crystal to be loaded into the generator. I don't see who's allowed to go on derelict of these guys. So it's just that Edward and Lucky are, and Nadia is gonna stay behind and work on the plants. That makes sense. Here comes... Why does this have no advanced power? Let's stop chemical production for a minute. I'm gonna stop recycling. Okay, we got our electronics component. Did we? No, we didn't. Are we out again? Crap, we managed to use up all that blue crystal without finishing this electronics component job. We got halfway through it. Ugh. Alright. Ambivalence. Don't hot out at me. Give me all these blue crystals, not just one. We built another unit of plastic. I guess that's what we're using the blue crystals on, partly. We're gonna sell 1 unit of raw chemicals. Went in for scrap, I guess. Okay, now we've shut down all the non-essential factories, so this next blue crystal should go directly into shuttle manufacturing and nothing else. Unless it goes into producing water, which is also okay. Did it finish? Okay, we see the shuttle. Yes, we got a shuttle. Our new shuttle is the recalcitrant. Okay, I feel like that's somehow appropriate. Let's have the recalcitrant start doing some salvage ops. Well, we'll start that tomorrow anyway, once the crew's rested. And do we want to use our last 0.4 units of blue crystal? I don't think we do. I think we want to let the generator recover some of its basic power by slowly burning that blue crystal. We want to let that get back up to full, because we've been running it really on the margin. I don't feel like we should be manufacturing electronics component right now. Let's stop that. Why are guys, like, unwilling to leave the ship? Seems like they're all idle, doesn't it? Maybe we have to explore over there still? I think we did, though. They're just not used to the idea of going over to another ship on a shuttle anymore. They're like, what do we do again? Oh yeah, the rifles. We should bring the rifles. Yeah, so we got this. These guys can all be set to work. And hopefully we got some salvaging to do here. There we go. We'll let Nadia return back. I guess there's enough jobs left on board the ship here that they're not able to get the time to get over there? I don't know. Let's check the priorities. Lucky's priority is literally everything. We're gonna tune down his industry priority. Nadia's actually getting really good at industry. Yeah, so we're gonna have Lucky focus on construction and maintenance. And he can support an industry when there's no construction or maintenance to do, which happens sometimes. And now we get some resources, some scrap that we can sell to try to get some more blue crystals. Meanwhile, our water supply is going to be okay for a while. Our generator is about to run out of basic power. Oh god. Okay. One more. Okay, we got this. We can trade that immediately for blue crystal. That's good. Let's get everybody on deck until that gets done. Oh god. Why did you have to take the scenic route, guys? Okay. I don't have to... Because I had this unexpedited, of course. It's my fault, right? Okay, this needs to not be... Okay. Did we somehow get the blue crystal over here? We did. I don't know how we did that, but we did it somehow. Okay, so we can undraft this and let it go about its business. Yeah, we're just starving because we trapped over here on the derelict ship all day. But we're getting some resource income now, which is the important thing. Need to ban either blue crystal as soon as humanly possible. Please tell me you have more than one blue crystal. You disappoint me, sir. Okay. We have some surplus food. Can we sell it to the civilians here? Yes! Oh yes, we're rich. We're filthy, filthy rich. But we've got a whole 153 credits to spare after this transaction. Okay. That's good. These guys, what do they want? How can we get this other blue crystal? Then we'll have two of them instead of one. How about that? The problem is we don't have anything yet that we can sell that they really want. We will have tech scrap, but we don't have it yet. Also, the shuttle is tied up for a long time with the derelict, which is kind of a problem for us. At least we're restoring our basic power. We're going to turn our water production down to 2 instead of 4 to conserve power a little bit. And we're also going to shut off the assembler. Could really use some solar panels, but there's certainly no way we can afford to build a solar panel under these circumstances. Oh, we're out of... we actually do have to do some manufacturing, though, because we're out of fertilizer. I think we're just gonna go down to if less than 1 chemical, and if less than... I don't even want to produce plastic because we're on our last unit of carbon. Centurion Corvid, what do you got for us? Not much. Don't want to give us much for our food, which we spent so much effort growing. You do have 3 blue crystals. It only makes them slightly cheaper. But that slight difference could make all the difference in the world. So that's actually going to buy us 2 blue crystals, which is pretty nice, relatively speaking. What's this here? Some part of your ship is unreachable. Oh, there's like a little weird space back here that they can't get to behind the generator. I don't care about that. We'll fix that in the distant future when we have time to remodel our hull again. Or rather, I should say, when we have the resources to remodel our hull again. At some point we need to think about, once we have our basics satisfied, we need to think about getting our research facility back online so we can get things like solar panels, we can get a more efficient generator, so we can save some money buying blue crystals and things like that. Okay, we got that done. We're going to continue salvaging today. Basic power is up to almost 20k. I feel like having food as our staple economic production output is pretty good. Could be better because it's not the most like reliable source, but oh, these guys have more carbon. We've got to buy more carbon if we can. That way we can make plastic. We obviously can't right now. We could sell them a unit of vegetables. We could sell them our human meat if we needed to. We value our meat. Let's sell them a couple. We don't have to buy all the carbon, right? We could just buy like another 2 units. Maybe that allows us to keep the meat. Yeah. Although we could throw in a 3rd carbon unit if we give up the meat. Let's give up the meat. Okay, so with that we can get we can start manufacturing a unit of plastic again. What's our blue crystal? We got 1.9. And we're bringing another 2 on board, I think. Right? Oh no, this was just carbon. That's just carbon. But if we resume this, we're just going to manufacture 1 steel plate so that we can make 1 assault rifle. I'm hoping that we have enough to manufacture those components. We can get an assault rifle, that's like 500 credits, so that's another blue crystal, and then we can repeat the cycle. Assuming we find a good buyer. Which is a pretty big if. Trying to think if there's a way we can seal off the shuttle bay from the cargo section, but I don't think we can. Not really. Not until we expand our hull a little bit and twist this around anyway. We need to actually Actually, what we need to do is expand our hull here. If we put one more hull block in here, then I think we might be able to manage it. Because then we have to be able to have a door that's going this way because there's no room for the door to open on this side. Lots of scrap coming on board. That's good to see. Constantly monitoring the state of our one blue crystal that we have. Again, the trade outpost is selling us one blue crystal at a time at 300 credits a pop, which is not an efficient way to go, but they don't want to give us good prices for the rifle, though. That's pretty rough. I think after the current day of salvaging, we're going to move on. Maybe move to another sector and see if we can find some better trading partners, because we pretty much exhausted our trade options in this sector, I think. So the next time the crew goes to bed for the night, we're going to travel, I think. We could also use some... We see some energy scrap over here. I don't know why I didn't have that queued for salvage. Let's try to get that if we can. Maybe we wait one more day for that. Especially if the Military Alliance wants to buy the one rifle that we made for them. You'd think they would only buy in bulk, right? Because they're like military guys, but, you know, I guess they take whatever they can get, just like anybody. Let's see if they want to buy. Yes, well, we didn't quite get the price that we wanted, but we got an okay price here. We have the option to buy another tech lock, but I don't think we can afford it in the sense that I think we need the money for a blue crystal. Yeah, I think that's it. These guys didn't have any blue crystals, did they? I don't think they did. No. So I don't know what... Every once in a while in Alpha 13, we encountered a sector that was like barren and empty and had no trade goods in it, or no mining opportunities in it, or not many derelicts. If we encounter that in the next sector, I don't know what we're gonna do. We might just have to try to sail on through on our limited supply of Hyperium that we have here. Looks like we got the last energy... Yes, we got an energy scrap, which means we can now produce a blue crystal of our own from the recycler. And we're running on backup power again. Oh, but we didn't buy the blue crystal over here, that's probably why. Here we go, so we got that. Backup power is charging. Okay, now I think it's time for us to leave the sector. We squeezed every little bit of profit we could out of here. The important thing is we got 2 more units of Hyperium. And we got enough energy that we're able to get some of our manufacturing back online. So we were able to get a steel plate manufactured, a plastic unit manufactured, and an assault rifle manufactured, which is a pretty big deal, actually. So I think we're going to save it there, and we're going to wrap up the current session. Folks that are watching on Twitch, thanks. Stick around for a little bit. Folks that are watching on YouTube, I want to say thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, don't forget to subscribe. It's free. And I hope to see you next time. Take care.